Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
A beautiful day in the neighborhood. No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go there, neighbor.
Okay.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That's
I
good
think
enough.
so.
Yeah.
A little foggy, but not quite as bad as yesterday morning.
A little patchy. I noticed earlier when I drove out, didn't drive into fog till about Trotters, and then it got really thick. And I look out the window right now, and it looks much better. So you could run into a lot of different things out there this morning, fog-wise. Big day today. It's cruising day.
It is.
Cruising night. We have a lot of different businesses that are staying open a little longer, and some of the drive-thrus and restaurants that are open anyway that have some specials. We'll be telling you about that. And we just hope you'll get out and cruise and, give them the old Custer County wave back and forth. The Custer County wave, as most people, I believe, remember it, and it's still out there, but not like it once was. It was just one finger. I remember when I was a kid and my dad would be driving and he'd just put up his index finger, and that was the Custer County wave. That was, how you doing? On my way, see you later type of thing. And then you'll get people to, wave a little bit more easily seen. But let's do the Custer County wave and honk during the cruising. But watch the road, of course.
Yes.
Stay off your phones. And as you said yesterday, drive carefully. Watch out, be hopefully a few extra cars cruising around this evening here in Broken Bow.
Yeah, be patient.
Yeah, be patient.
Have a good time.
Yeah. Wave, honk, just watch the road. And listen to the radio, right?
Absolutely.
Now, that's a beautiful thing about the radio. I just marvels, I think, most people that think about it, excuse me, that we have all these gadgets these days. We have our desktops, our laptops, our devices of all sorts that you have to look at to operate. And you got to kind of stop, and pretty soon you're in an ozone and you're not listening to anybody. You don't know what's going on. You're, that sort of thing. And then looking and swiping. Yeah. I'm getting a lot smarter. Yeah. Wonder what that is. Oh, yeah. Now, everybody's doing that. But the radio, all you have to do is one thing. Have your dial set.
Yep.
On your favorite radio station. Hopefully, we are one of your favorites, KCNI or KBBN. And you got the radio, whether it's in your kitchen, your shop, in your car, you just have to do one thing.
Turn it on.
And here it comes. And you don't have to sit and watch it. You don't have to run a mouse.
Nope.
You don't have to pay a subscription. You don't have to interact. You can just listen and enjoy. And the minute we speak, you hear the voice. The minute we play the music, you hear it. There's no digital delay. You don't have to, figure all that out.
No buffering.
No buffering. And usually it's as steady and solid as it can be. Once in a while we have a little technical problem.
Yeah, it can happen.
But, and it doesn't cost you anything.
That's free.
The businesses who advertise on the radio make free radio available to you. And they do that because they want you to hear about all the different things they've got going on. And it's a pretty sweet deal. And it's survived all sorts of, that's the end of radio. Oh, boy, that'll destroy radio, TV. Oh, man. Well, what do you do with the TV? You sit on your rear end and you don't move. Now you can nowadays have TV on your phone even, but you still have to watch it. And you have to, remember that you can't watch it while you're driving.
No.
With the radio, you just crank it up and sing along.
Right on.
And that's what we'll be doing, cruising the Bow. And you're all invited, no matter where you're listening from. You're welcome to come and cruise the Bow. Take advantage of some of the specials out there we'll be telling you about. That's my speech for today, except a very big day for yours truly and for my longtime date, Joan Knight Burney, is having a birthday today.
Happy birthday, Joan.
On her 20th. And Joan, I'll have a little Springsteen for you at the end of the show on KBBN for you. And I know kind of what, she likes. Plus, she likes a lot of other music, but she's a big Springsteen fan. So we'll get some Springsteen on for you, Joan, towards the end of the hour. And then probably a extra special birthday gift will be the visit from Farm Credit Services of America, because Paul will be in, Paul Burney, that would be Joan's son and mine, will be in. And he stopped by the house last night and said he would be in, maybe somebody else with him, didn't know. And we'll talk banking and whatever else comes up.
Good. So since it's Joan's birthday today,
Yeah.
would she like the first request for cruise night? Would she like to pick the first song? I'd be happy to do that for her, because it is her birthday.
Joan, if you're listening, you can give Brent a call, later on after the show here, and let Brent know what your first request would be. Now, the cruising starts officially at 5. But I know some of you out there will not be getting off work until 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm going to guess the peak of the cruising is going to be, 7 o'clock or so. Between 6 and
I would
7.
think so, yeah. I would think maybe 6 to 8 it'd be pretty busy.
Yeah. And you can cruise after 8 o'clock too, but the music will end that from the park. You'll be in the park.
That's what I understand, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to go remote.
We are, and it's going to be fun, and I'm going to be calling in some requests. And
Are you?
I'll take
All right.
along my remote phone, too, if
Okay.
you want to check in with us
Sure.
while we're driving. I can do that if you want some reports. And, of course, you people can just pull in right there in the park, in front of the park. There's parking spots there, and you can walk up and make your request as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right across the street, there's $10 bills being given away at Chapin's. Well, they're actually, what are they called?
Jeans Greens.
Jeans Greens, worth $10 each. And I'm sure that you can stop by and pick up basically $10, and you can spend it or you can use it later. And there's some other things, other side of the street, other side of the block, same way. There's some certificates that are discount certificates that you can pick up at Lily Kate Boutique and use them later as well. That's just some of the things. Plus, we received late word. It was breaking news on the breakfast show yesterday. Breaking news that Taylor Heating and Cooling, were, just out of the blue, the Dairy Queen were going to be selling ice cream cones at 25 cents.
Yeah, from 5 to 8 today.
And the breaking news was?
Breaking news was Taylor Heating and Cooling is purchasing the first 200. So the first 200 cones sold at Dairy Queen are free. So if you're one of the first 200 during cruise night to pull in for an ice cream cone, you get it for free thanks to Taylor Heating and Cooling.
And thanks to Fox Theater, you'll be able to go to the movies tonight for free. At least the one movie, Free Willy. That was the one that was voted on that everybody thought would be the best one to show. So the Fox Theater is doing that at 7:30. Now you can walk in free, no charge for that movie, but you'll have to buy your own popcorn and concessions, which is only fair. And I think they have a sponsor that will be paying the licensing fee for the movie. So it's all free. 200 ice cream cones at Dairy Queen, free, a movie free. And it doesn't cost you anything to drive around.
And listen to the
A
radio.
little bit of gas, but, that's your only cost for driving around and listening to the free broadcast that Brent will be doing on the Thunderbird. Wow. That's pretty good.
That is.
I got to wash my car. I got it out yesterday.
I see you got it in the parking lot here this morning.
Yeah, going to wash her. Give her a good
Really?
washer.
I thought, I didn't examine it, but just looking at it, I thought it looked nice.
Yeah, it doesn't look so good up close.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And when I started it for the first time that I can remember, the brake light was on this morning,
Oh,
which tells me, if I remember correctly, with an older car like that, I need some brake fluid.
oh, yeah.
So I'm going to have to put some brake fluid in and hope the light goes off.
You know, that kind of brings back days of cruising.
Yeah.
You know, you'd hop in the car, you'd get all your buddies together, you'd hop in and you'd crank it up, and all of a sudden there were lights on the front, and you're like, huh.
The wrong ones.
Let's see. Do I worry about this, or do we keep cruising? Let's keep going.
Why don't we go cruising and ask Dad about it later?
Yeah, right.
Maybe burn up the motor.
Or wake up the next morning or two, and Dad goes, "Hey, you had the car the other night. Did you notice these lights on the dash?"
Well,
Yeah, kind of. Well,
yeah.
why didn't you tell me about it? Well,
yeah, that could have happened and probably
it
did.
could have. Yes.
All right. What do you want to do? You want to play the game?
Yeah, we can play the game.
All right. What's our prize today?
Let's see. What is today? Thursday? We give away a Blizzard to Dairy Queen on Thursday, so
Perfect.
we'll do that today. New batch of questions for you. On August 21st, 1961, the hit Please Mr. Postman by the Marvelettes became Motown's first #1 hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to ask you questions about other Motown greats. Here's your question for today. They were one of the best and most successful Motown girl groups. Their best-known songs included Dancing in the Street and Heat Wave. Name this wonderful girl group. Were they the Angels, the Dixie Cups, the Shangri-Las, or Martha and the Vandellas? The Motown girl group had the following hits, Dancing in the Street and Heat Wave. Who are they? The Angels, the Dixie Cups, the Shangri-Las, or Martha and the Vandellas? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
The Breakfast Show
Don't know what I do without them. They're awesome.
on KCNI KBBN.
Why drive and spend your hard-earned money on gas when unbeatable low prices are available right here at Lines Appliance? Right now, dishwashers, refrigerators, and freezers are all specially priced and will continue until this inventory is gone. Like a Mana washer dryer pairs, $4.25 each or $8.50 for the set. Talk to Preston or Brent at Lines Appliance and get these quality appliances on the way to your home. Delivery and setup are available. It's never been easier. If service is what you need, they'll fix it up quick and right. Lines Appliance, 720 South C Street, Broken Bow.
Palmer Monument. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs. With a wide offering of monuments and markers that come in many colors, shapes, and sizes, designs can vary from traditional to very unique. They pride themselves on their top quality materials and the highest craftsmanship. Designed with pride, sold with integrity. Serving Nebraska with several locations.
We have Billy on the line. Good morning, Billy.
Good morning, Dave.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right. What's on your mind today?
Well, I had to call your wife and wish her a happy birthday.
Well, thank you for doing that.
I was gonna, and I forgot it, so I had to call her back and wish her happy birthday on her phone. So, Joan, if you're listening, happy birthday again.
All right. Here's Brent.
Okay, Billy, here's your question. They were one of the best and most successful Motown girl groups. They had the hits Dancing in the Street and Heat Wave. Were they the Angels, the Dixie Cups, the Shangri-Las, or Martha and the Vandellas?
I'm going to take a wild guess on this. I might be wrong, but I'm
Okay.
going to say the Dixie Cups.
No, I'm sorry. It was not. Your other choices are the Angels, the Shangri-Las, or this one, Martha and the Vandellas.
Martha and the Vandellas.
Oh, wow, Billy, way to go. You got it.
So, Brett,
Yes.
I've been going to football practice to watch Broken Bow over here
Good.
at the practice field. I started it last week, and I went this week. I went at 8 o'clock sometimes, but I didn't make practice yesterday. But tonight I'm going to practice to watch
Good.
and stuff like that.
Have you liked what you've seen so far?
Yes, I have. I
Good.
think we're going to be good this year.
All right, I
I
think
gave
so
them
too.
a speech last week. I said, I don't like losing. You need to listen to your coach, Coach Wells, because he knows what he's talking about.
Yep.
So Josie Evans is going to be there tonight, and me and Ricardi were talking about that. Josie says he don't think he can run anymore, but I think he can.
I bet he could.
Yeah.
I bet he could.
He's pretty young yet.
All right. Well, you guys have a good day.
Hey,
Thanks, Billy.
Okay, bye.
Bye. 747. You know, Billy loves sports, no doubt about it. All right, we're going to run through real quick here, just kind of an overview of what's taking place in our cruise night tonight as far as the businesses go. And then we'll have more details on some of the businesses a little bit later on. But we want to mention everybody here at this time, and that includes Nebraska State Bank. They just want to be a part of encouraging you to get out and cruise. And when you're out cruising other times and you need some cash, stop into their 2 drive-up ATMs out on Highway 2. They have their drive-up on Highway 2, and then you can walk into the bank in downtown Broken Bow. And they have satellite banks as well, as you know. Grocery Cart, they have their VIP meat rewards happening now. You can get points towards gas or groceries for buying delicious meat in their meat department. That's taking place. And they wish everybody a good time and a safe time this evening. The Secret Garden will be open until 7 p.m. for cruise night tonight with $5 drinks. You can grab supper and a drink to enjoy while you cruise. And, of course, that is the former McDonald's building. You can pull out right up there and get that $5 drink or something to eat. And we mentioned it earlier, Chapin's Interior Square One Boutique on the south side of the square. You can pick up jeans greens worth $10 on your next purchase. And they also, right now, have summer fashions off at 50%. Tumbleweed Cafe, perfect. Now, for those of you who lived a long time in Broken Bow, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, but the Bow Oil and the Bow Inn Cafe was a turnaround point for many years. You go up and down and you turn around behind the cafe, behind Bow Oil, come back out, swing downtown, go wherever you went, come back. You might just make that your turnaround at all times. Or you could go on out to the East Side Cafe, which was where a pump and pantry is, and turn around there. Those 2 places were used a lot to turn around. And so why not go back in time and enjoy yourself? Spin around behind the cafe, pull up to the drive-through, which wasn't available back then, and pick yourself up delicious burger and fries tonight. They're going to extend their hours.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. And we mentioned 35% off summer fashions at Lily Kate Boutique, and also a special coupon you can use later. So pick that up. You can use it tonight or a little bit later on. The Dairy Queen 25-cent cones from 5 until 8 p.m. during Cruise the Bow. The first 200 are free thanks to Taylor Heating and Cooling. Thanks, guys. Bonfire Grill and Pub, they're getting in the mood here. Appetizer specials during the cruise. Visit them for daily specials any other time, and happy hour from 4 until 6 p.m. Agland ATV, check out their new extensive new and used inventory for various budgets, financing available, which is awesome alongside those Polaris deals they have. So they want you to have a good time tonight. There may be some of those street legal rigs out driving around tonight that were purchased at Agland. There's a lot of those being used now. Geared for Sports. I know this is one of your favorite stores on the west side of the square. They got 50% off all summer apparel, excluding Husker gear. Regular priced shoes are 20% off during cruise night tonight. They'll be open for you. So if you've been thinking about getting some shoes and haven't got in, you can save 20%. And summer apparel is 50% off. Those are some of the specials that you can take advantage of during the cruise night tonight.
Great.
All right, let's see here. Birthday.
Okay.
We mentioned Joan's birthday. She's celebrating. I don't know if she remembers this. She's celebrating her birthday with John Hyatt.
Oh, really?
And Joan has had the privilege of talking with John Hyatt years ago up in South Dakota.
just a chance meeting, or you were there for a concert and you got to go backstage or something?
Yeah,
or?
it was at Deadwood, and we were there. It was an outside show, and John Hyatt's bus was down behind the stage, and Joan went down to see if she could get a hat signed for me.
Oh,
Which
nice.
was very nice of her. She got a John Hyatt hat, and she saw him outside the bus, and he signed the hat.
Very nice.
So she's actually talked to John Hyatt, said he was very nice, and they're celebrating their birthdays today.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, really neat. So here we go.
$100.
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow.
Rise and shine.
All right.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jim and Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. With Farmers National Company, we do have a spacious 5-bedroom home on a large lot at 306 South 13th Avenue. This roomy all-electric home offers plenty of space inside and out. It's situated on a large lot surrounded by beautiful mature trees. The updated kitchen features abundant cabinet and counter space, a convenient walk-in pantry, and opens seamlessly to the dining and living area, perfect for entertaining. A pallet door leads out directly from the kitchen to the backyard, bringing in great natural light. The main floor also includes convenient laundry room just off of the kitchen, 2 bedrooms, a full bathroom, and a dedicated office space. The lower level offers more living space with a spacious family room, luxurious ensuite bathroom with a relaxing soaker tub, separate ceramic tile shower, and an exceptional walk-in closet. Additional highlights include newer luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout, 2 single detached garage, plenty of storage and flexible living space. With 5 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms with multiple living areas, this home offers comfort, functionality, and room to grow. That's at 306 South 13th Avenue. We have an acreage close to town at 1499 Myers Road. It's a ranch-style home with an open floor plan. Large kitchen has an island and lots of cupboards and counter space. Patio doors going out to the large composite deck. Main floor has 3 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms. Both master bedroom and second bedroom have walk-in closets and ensuite bathrooms. Main floor laundry room with a sink. Lower level has a 4th bathroom, possibility of 2 more bedrooms, and a large family room. Attached double garage. There's a large backyard. There's a place for livestock and a small alfalfa field in the back. Total acreage is 3.9. That's at 1499 Myers Road. At 1048 South 5th Avenue, this one has a very large lot. Welcome home to this spacious and inviting property, inviting an open concept living room with a cozy fireplace. The kitchen is equipped with stainless steel appliances, all which stay with the home. The formal dining room offers plenty of space and features patio doors that lead to the backyard deck. The main floor includes a primary bedroom, a dedicated office, and 1.5 bathrooms. Upstairs, you'll find 2 additional bedrooms and a full bathroom. The walkout basement offers a large family room, a non-conforming bedroom, and a combined laundry bathroom. Outside, enjoy the attached double garage, a fully fenced backyard, and a charming covered patio area. This is at 1048 South 5th Avenue. In Sargent at 200 South 5th Street, this spacious home has so much to offer, featuring 3 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms, including a primary bedroom with its own ensuite bath. Enjoy multiple living areas with both a living room and family room, plus a dedicated dining space. The home also features main floor laundry with a bright sunroom overlooking the backyard. Updates include updated plumbing and a large attached garage. It's situated on a corner lot, has plenty of space inside and out. Outside, the extras continue. You'll find an older home currently used for storage and an attached garage, a cute playhouse, a garden shed, and a large shop. This unique property offers versatility and endless possibilities at 200 South 5th Street in Sargent. Also in Sargent at 307 North Highway 183 is a great business opportunity. It's got highway frontage. It's a commercial building that has 8108 square feet, and that's located at 307 North Highway 183 in Sargent. And now I'm going to let Jim talk to you.
We've got 2 upcoming auctions for Dave Davis Auction Service. The first one will be John McIntosh auction. It'll be this Saturday, August 22nd at 9 o'clock. You go on 80276 Road 444, which is just 4 miles off of Highway 70 North on Road 444. There'll be signs out for the location. There's 3 Agri-King tractors on there. There's an Agri-King 1175 tractor, an Agri-King 1070 tractor with a Westendorf loader, a 1370 Agri-King tractor, 504 turbo. There's a couple Minneapolis Molines. One's a 283B4 and a B1. Also a trailer house axle gooseneck trailer. There's several trailers out there. Pickup box trailers also. There's a New Holland 1118 windrower, a Vermeer 605M twine tie baler, a Lehman 8-chain bale mover, a Vermeer R23 rake. There's 6 or 7 of the Studebaker pickups and cars. I believe all of those do have titles to them. Hobart welder on a running gear with a metal floor. You got a Miller Bobcat 250 welder on a pickup box trailer. Horse-drawn buggy that's got 4 wooden spoke wheels, and then there'll also be 4 wooden spoke wheels extra. There's a Brown and Sharp milling machine. It's a Model 55-1037 Rockwell. There's an anvil, an oxyacetylene torch set, Forney welder, Olson manufacturing bandsaw, hydraulic press, 2 metal lathes, several engines and radiators, vehicle parts, also vehicle repair books. There'll be a brand on the auction. There's a lot of items that are not on the sale bill, folks. If you like, you can come out and preview. It's all located just north of the buildings, down behind the tree line there. Give me a call if you'd want somebody to be there with you. That's not a problem. Give me a call, 308-870-1785, or the office number is 308-872-6413. The next auction would be the following Saturday, which is August 29th. We'll start at 9 o'clock. We're going to move that into the Sargent Community Building, and that is an antique and closeout collectible auction. Really nice auction on that, and we'll talk more about that in the following week. But it's April kits. Also, the building is to be auctioned off the same day. Again, that's August 29th, 2026 at 1 o'clock for the building. The other antique and collectibles will be at 9 o'clock start. Any questions, give us a call again at the office, 308-872-6413, or my cell phone again is 308-870-1785. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Reports say the DEA joined the investigation into the death of Hayden Panettiere. The Drug Enforcement Administration's Detroit Field Division made a major drug bust. President Trump says the U.S. is engaged in a crushing economic operation against Iran,
saying Iran had failed to take the opportunity to make a deal and would now face what he called economic warfare and isolation on an unprecedented scale.
Reporter Mark Mayfield. A Missouri judge says a state congressional map redrawn to favor Republicans may be used in the midterm elections. President Trump sits down for an interview with his former personal attorney, Michael Cohen. This comes after the two reconciled during the summer following years of public feuding. Crews are still working to restore power to thousands of customers in northwest Indiana after last week's storm. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KNOP, a Beatrice man will spend up to 15 years in prison for breaking into 3 North Platte churches last spring. Chad Peterson, age 55, was sentenced in Lincoln County District Court to 12 to 15 years for burglary. Peterson pled guilty to the charge. He was accused of burglarizing 3 North Platte churches in April of 2025. First Evangelical Lutheran, the Church of Christ, and the St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Church. He will serve his sentence at the Nebraska State Penitentiary and was given 2 days of credit for time served. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
The Athletic reporting that Colts tight end Tyler Warren left practice early He appeared to injure his groin. Los Angeles Chargers starting center Tyler Biadasz out indefinitely after injuring his ACL and the other parts of his left knee. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive tackle Vita Vea agreed to a one-year, $30 million extension. And Commanders defensive tackle Johnny Newton out indefinitely as he tore his pectoral. Peyton Watson is going to the Cleveland Cavaliers on a trade. Max Strus going to the Los Angeles Clippers, and the Denver Nuggets receiving a 2031 Cavaliers first-round pick and 2032 Kings second-round pick. Watson will sign a new 4-year, $88 million deal to join the Cavaliers. That deal will include both a player option and a trade kicker per Shams Charania. In the WNBA, Azzi Fudd, Dallas Wings rookie, will undergo arthroscopic right knee surgery next week and miss the remainder of this season.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A dense fog advisory continues until 10 a.m. today. Slight chance for storms and foggy early today, otherwise mainly clear. Daytime highs approaching 86. Southerly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mainly clear tonight, slight chance for storms, lows around 63. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether for a project in your own home or to prepare for the job site, RTA's Hardware is your local hardware connection so you can tackle the job. Visit them in Broken Bow for tools, hardware, paint, lawn and garden, grilling, recreation, and seasonal items. Thank you for shopping local at RTA's Hardware.
It's 7 past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
It just feels amazing outside this morning. The fog has kind of cleared up by now. It's looking just very light right now, but 61 degrees outside under a mostly sunny sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure at 3010, humidity 97%. No rain in the last 24 hours with the precipitation for this month at 3 inches in 500ths. A high yesterday of 80 and an overnight low of 57.
All right, Jack, question for you before we let you go.
Yes.
Just noticed the last few days, and I don't know if Brent's noticed this, you haven't been wearing a cap here in the studios, which you sometimes do. Is this a new fashion statement for you?
Well, I mean, I got a haircut, so that's where I'm not wearing a cap.
So when you get a haircut, then you don't wear a cap?
Usually, yeah.
Okay. And
why do you mind if I ask why? Is it to show off your haircut, or because you get it cut short around the edges and your hat doesn't fit anymore?
Second option.
Okay. All right.
Second option. Yeah. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
9 past the hour of 8. We'll be right back.
If you're interested in advancing the world of health with innovative solutions that improve lives every day, BD wants to talk to you during an upcoming Wednesday walk-in interview day. BD offers competitive wages, a team environment, and benefits that include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more. Start your career at BD in Broken Bow. Attend the walk-in interview event September 2nd at the plant in Broken Bow and learn more about joining the team at BD. At RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow, it's about more than nuts, bolts, and tools. It's about neighbors helping neighbors. Every month when you round up your purchase to the nearest dollar, those extra cents go right back into our community, supporting local organizations, projects, and families who make Broken Bow such a special place to call home. Every penny makes a difference. When you shop local, instead of clicking buy online, you're investing in hometown businesses, local jobs, and a stronger community. Neighbors helping neighbors. That's the ACE way. Shop RTA's Hardware, where your dollars stay close to home.
I like that neighbors helping neighbors part.
Absolutely.
That makes so much sense.
I know. That's what our little neighborhood in the Bow kind of thrives on.
Oh, you know it.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
That's right. Let's live for today.
It just makes your day more enjoyable just listening to them.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
At Trotter Service, every oil change comes with a multi-point inspection. As a Tire Pro store, they bring customers only the best brands of wheels and tires at the best prices anywhere, and have computer balancing and alignment too. They service semis and provide bulk fuel and propane delivery as well. At Trotter Service, your hometown automotive repair and tire store.
Friendly service every time. Quality is what you'll find where your neighbors and your friends go see Trotter.
A care model rooted in 5 basic values: dignity, respect, patience, charity, and trust. That's Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. Stop by or visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn about their commitment to their residents and current openings.
Looking for insurance with local people you know and trust? The team at Farm Bureau Financial Services is here for you. Meet your local agents Travis Hansen, Jack Lindstrom, and Lloyd Johnson. They're proud to serve the community to help protect what matters most: your family, your home, your farm, your business, and your future. Together, they work with you to develop a personalized strategy and offer a broad range of coverage options to fit your needs. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's all about you and your community. Stop by 616 South C Street in Broken Bow or call 308-872-6433 today.
Okay. Jeremy stopped by and pointed out that there was a bug behind me and he was going to step on it, and thank goodness I got him stopped. Then the bug disappeared, but I think he's over by you now, Brent.
I don't want him over by me.
In that corner right by you, maybe he's
now,
got.
The last time we had a bug in the studio, I believe I asked you what do you want me to do with it, and you said just politely pick it up and put it in the trash.
Yeah.
I did. It climbed out of the trash and started walking around again, and so I was trying to be very careful. I'm like, okay, I don't want to kill it, you know.
Yeah.
And it snuck underneath my foot without me knowing it, and when I stood up off the chair, I heard a crunch.
Oh.
And so the last bug that was in here did not survive. But I want you to know that I did not do it on purpose. I did not, because
sure.
I know that you didn't want me to, but it happened. It crawled right underneath my foot, and as I stood up from my chair,
there goes one right
crunch.
by your foot right now. I'm not kidding you.
See, man, it is. See, now I'm scared. I'm nervous about even standing up.
Come here, little bug.
Well, that thing's moving.
He's moving out. Okay, I got it.
Oh, get up. Careful now, don't squeeze him too hard.
I'll just put him in the trash.
Okay. So what do you think? What do you think the odds are that it will stay in the trash, or it will find its way out before the show is over?
I'll leave the trash bucket out where we can see it.
Okay. All right.
And
This will be a fun experiment. We'll see. Does it stay in the trash, or does it climb its way out?
Keep your eye on it. Okay. Jeremy mentioned he thinks we have a lot of bugs in here. Do we need to address the bug situation here in the breakfast show room?
Is
there a reason there's bugs more here in the breakfast show room?
They want to be a part of the show.
Yeah, they want to.
And who wouldn't want to be?
That's right. That's right. Well, I got to going off on how wonderful radio is this morning and forgot to read the school lunch menus.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we? You want to do it?
Yeah, well, let's catch up on that.
Okay.
I got on a little rampage there. And Thedford schools today on this 20th day, the salad bar, Chef Salad Bar featured.
All right, Sergeant, they're back to school, and here's their lunch menu for today: corn dog or plain hot dog, carrots, fruit cup, and milk at Sergeant.
Maybe I should put this in the middle so we can kind of watch it a little bit better. Loop City today, grilled chicken strips, I should say, or grilled cheese.
All right, Callaway has a lunch menu today, and it looks like they're serving hamburgers today at Callaway School.
Yikes. At Cozad, they're having rattlesnake pasta.
Oh, my.
Didn't know there was such a thing. They're also, with that rattlesnake pasta, having corn and Italian bread. They're also featuring cheeseburger with seasoned fries, peanut butter and jelly sandwich with corn and mozzarella cheese stick, a pizza bar with corn, and a chef salad with vegetable fruit and Italian bread at Cozad.
Sandhills School in Dunning today. Lasagna on the menu today at Sandhills.
At Ansley, America, the school is having sloppy joes and sidewinders.
All right. Arcadia today is also having sloppy joes at Arcadia. Let's see, some other school lunch menus that we have. Litchfield serving hot dogs today. That's the menu at Litchfield. And let's go to Gothenburg. Looks like a barbecue pulled pork sandwich today, crispy chicken sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich, grill station combos, a hot dog basket, and made fresh buffalo ranch pizza, along with a fresh baked combo sub. Some of your choices at Gothenburg today.
All right. I mentioned it earlier. Let's dive into a little more detail here on Lily Kate Boutique. They're inviting you to swing on by this evening and grab a fun coupon just for cruising. And you can use the coupon at a later date. But if you want to stay and shop, you'll find all the summer merchandise at 35% off. Their fall arrivals are coming in too, so you can check them out while you're there. At Lily Kate Boutique this Thursday during cruise night, they would love to have you stop by, say hi, grab one of those coupons, and do a little shopping if you like. They'll be open for you to shop and stop by and grab a coupon to use a little later than normal because of the cruise night, located on the north side of the square in Broken Bow.
Since we're talking about cruise night, obviously we'll be taking your requests, but we are going to be live in the square, so we're going to be remote tonight, which means we won't be able to take your phone calls, but we will be able to accept your text messages. So if you have a request while you're cruising about tonight, you can text that request to our request line. And here's the number. If you want to take it down now, you'll have it for tonight. It's 308-870-0333. 870-0333. That'll be the number you can use to text your request tonight during cruise night.
All right. I guess they could probably send in a request right now.
Yeah, you can get a head start, sure.
If you have one particular song that you really want to hear, maybe get an early start because you may or may not get through all the requests.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We will apologize in advance if maybe we don't get to your request. We'll just kind of see how fast and furious they come in tonight.
All right. So that kind of puts us in the mood here on the Breakfast Show for, just thinking about maybe when this particular song was popular and you were cruising around like a 64, 65 Ford or Chevy or Merc from the Beatles.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you tomorrow.
In the waning moments of the growing season, it's time to start thinking about soil health, as well as fall and winter grazing options. Aero Aviation of Broken Bow can fly on cover crop mixes into your standing crops right now. Then you have seeds sprouted before harvesting the main crop, giving the mix a longer growing season. Call Aero Aviation for more at 872-5113.
Bruning Bank is proud to celebrate Jim Scott, president of our Broken Bow location, on his induction into the Nebraska Football Hall of Fame. Come celebrate this incredible achievement with us on Thursday, September 3rd from 3 to 5 p.m. at Bruning Bank in Broken Bow. Enjoy drinks, refreshments, and a chance to congratulate Jim. Remember, that's Thursday, September 3rd from 3 to 5 p.m. at Bruning Bank in Broken Bow at 803 South D Street. Come help us celebrate a Nebraska football legend. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
8:25 is your time. I believe our guest is here. How's the bug doing in
Well, I don't know. You know what? I kind of taken my eye off of the trash can, so I assume it's still in there. I haven't necessarily seen it climb out yet, but so as far as I know, the bug is still in the trash.
I think he's
alive,
nestled in with the papers.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You have something you want to read over there?
Yeah, sure.
I think the guys are on their way in, but I think there's a visitation going on in the lobby there.
It happens. Here's a job opportunity for you that we want to make sure you're aware of. The 1886 Good Time Saloon in Anselmo is looking for a few friendly faces to join their team. They're hiring waitresses and bartenders, especially for Friday and Saturday nights, along with some lunch shifts. Whether you're looking for extra spending money, a part-time job, or just enjoy working with people, this could be a great fit. For more information, call Kathy at 749-2552. 749-2552. Come join the crew at the 1886 Good Time Saloon in Anselmo.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, we have guests in there looking in. Wait a minute.
What do we got here?
We're getting gifts.
I love it. Love it when guests come in and bring gifts. Hey, this is nice.
Look at this.
What? Oh my.
That's a nice
I didn't see
set
those.
of pliers.
What do we got here?
And put this on your belt.
Oh, man, those are nice pliers.
Farm Credit Services of America plier giveaway.
Wow.
With the holster.
Now, I am really liking this. Is this like one of these cooling towels?
Yep.
Oh, these are awesome.
You can wipe the sweat. You can dip it in water, wrap it around. I'm seeing people use them as bandanas.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah, time around your forehead.
I
think it's the pliers and the cooling towel for your mowing duties.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's hot and sticky out there, so you need something to dab the brow every once in a while.
And the koozie to keep your refreshment cold while you're mowing.
Oh, nice.
Cool down your Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were handing these. First of all, Paul Burney's here. Tyler Peters is here. Farm Credit Services. We need to do our job here.
Yeah.
You were handing some of these out at the fair, weren't you?
Yeah, I think we had 500 or 600 that we handed out between Custer and Sherman and Valley and Loop. They went really well when it's 104 degrees.
I'm sorry. I hope people are watching on Facebook. Paul is already taking advantage of his towel there, kind of.
He's nervous.
He's getting my lip sweat off.
He's nervous here on the show. These are nice pliers.
They are nice. Yikes! Don't break.
Man down.
Hey,
Man
you know what? Hey, I got a pair of pliers
Well,
here,
here,
Bernie. You can use these to tighten that up if you need to.
Give her a quick wrench,
There you go.
and when you think you've gotten there, go one more turn.
The devil doesn't want to stay put. There we go. Maybe. No.
What a start to the segment.
I'm just gonna hold the mic.
Oh no, we can take a break and see if you can get that situated, son.
I don't know. That would be beyond my mechanical capabilities.
You might need the pair of pliers, actually.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, let's take a break, see if we can get it situated. All right, we'll be right back.
John Farley here with Lashley Land Recreational Brokers. If you've been thinking about selling your land with recreational potential, now is the time. The first cooler day in early fall every year makes our phones ring off the hook with hunters looking for their dream recreational property. Call me, John Farley, at 308-530-7854 to discuss the possibilities of what your land might bring, and you might be shocked. Or check us out at lashleyland.com.
The Garden Center in Broken Bow still has a great selection of trees ready for your yard and landscape. If you've been thinking about adding shade, beauty, or privacy to your property, now is the time to plant. You'll also find remaining flowers, unique yard art, decorative pottery, and patio sets built to handle Nebraska weather for years to come. Visit the Garden Center at 500 Thelma Street in Broken Bow, just 1 block south of Highway 2. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5:30 and Saturday 10 to 2. The Garden Center, helping you make the most of your outdoor living space.
Big diesel trucks and pickups equal hard work resulting in needed diesel repairs. And at Power Solutions LLC in Broken Bow, Nebraska, that's what they do. They work on diesel pickups and heavy-duty semis. From diagnostics, engine repair, maintenance, DOT inspections, brakes, oil changes, electrical problems, they work on it. They know downtime costs money, so they get you back on the road running without the runaround. Call Power Solutions LLC at 308-872-5522 or stop by 2 miles east of Broken Bow today.
All right, I think we're situated now. Paul's got his mic set. And I think I've got the camera adjusted a little bit so we can see the guys. Fellas, the trash can is here because we have a bug that was running around in here. And I'm not big on squashing bugs on carpet. And Brent says he accidentally squashed one last week. So we put it in the trash to see whether it could get out of the trash or not.
Yeah.
So we're monitoring that.
The dead bug or the live bug?
No, it's alive.
The live one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much movement in there. No. I think he's hit himself under some paper.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I hear a real low kind of cry for help out of the trash can right now.
You know your mom's listening. Please. It's her birthday. Give her a break.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mom.
There you go.
Help me.
Yeah.
Help me.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, let's talk business for a little bit, and then we'll talk about several other things. I'm going to, you know what? Would you guys talk a little business? I'm going to go turn the air conditioner up just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got all this adjusting to do. I'm feeling a little bit muggy in here, isn't it?
It is a little warm in the studio.
A little warm.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
If you guys, got a little banking experience, so I'll turn it over to you guys for a little bit, and I'll go make the adjustment.
Yeah.
I might get a cup of coffee while I'm there, too. Are you want me to fill your coffee up?
Absolutely. Yeah, sure. If you're offering, I'll let you.
Teamwork.
Thank you. I tell you what, he's a good friend, good neighbor, too.
Mm-hmm.
Really good neighbor. Well, I'll ask you guys where you want to start. What would you like to start with here this morning? What's been happening at Farm Credit?
You know, it's been a little bit slower this summer.
Yeah.
Everybody's out feeding cattle or checking cattle, irrigating, doing that kind of stuff. So it's been a little slow, but it's starting to pick up now. It's going to start picking up now. You know, we're kind of starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Harvest isn't too far away. Chopping isn't too far away. I think Paul and I and Brandon out there, we've been making calls, being like, hey, it's almost that time of year. You need anything before you don't want to hear from us again?
Yeah, right.
I think I've said that a couple times this week.
That's a good one.
I'm sure.
I have to rob that one.
Yeah. So are we kind of getting close to the pre-planning stage for things down the road, or are we a little a ways away from that yet?
Oh, probably starting a little bit just on our end of things, and I'm trying to gather tax returns and do little things out of season when people have time, as opposed to kind of through the crunch.
Yeah. So what are some of the things you've been hearing from your customers and the producers as far as the way the year has gone up to this point? I mean, listen, I know it's always extremely fluid. Weather obviously plays a factor in so many things, but what are some of the things you guys have been hearing?
Well, it was dry, and now it's wet, and prices were bad, and then prices were good. You know, just...
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Yeah, I'm sure you get a lot of that. Yeah. I'd like for you guys to just talk about the area in which you cover. I know we've talked about this before, but when you come in, I think that I know for me anyway, I just kind of have Custer County in my mind, but you guys serve a wide area. Just what you do here in the Broken Bow office, right? Talk a little bit about the area that you guys cover.
The center of the state, basically. I mean, we do. We cover just the Bow office, goes from the interstate down in Dawson County, basically all the way up through Loup and Blaine County, and then we go as far east as Sherman and Valley. So we do. We have a diversity of agriculture out here that, each part of the state has some diversity, but I mean, we can be deep into a row crop field, irrigating, high yielding corn crops to pasture that just goes on for miles, and we get to see it all out here.
Yeah. Well, and I know that the relationships that you build, a big part of what Farm Credit does, and I know that is very important to Farm Credit, the way you serve your customers and the relationships that you guys build with them.
Yeah, absolutely, and that, we respect that, and that transfers from whether it's the lending team to our insurance team and all throughout. I mean, we take great pride in that.
Yeah. Talk a little bit more about the teamwork that you guys have at Farm Credit, because we have different folks from the office come in that serve in different departments, but at the end of the day, I think you all end up working together because it all has to come together, and I know you take great pride in that with the communication that takes place in the office.
Yeah, I think when you look at agriculture and as a business, it's critical to have alignment with the finance and your insurance side, because the insurance side's your part of your risk mitigation. And to have those all tied together and have a full depth of understanding of how those work for someone's specific operations, very critical in my mind. And we've got a great team, both on the lending side and insurance team. So we're really fortunate there. Jenny's been 25 years.
It's been a while.
Heather 20 years. Chris around 5 years, I think. And Chris was an agronomist before, so he's got a real broad knowledge of farming, which is helpful, I think, when you're talking insurance.
Yeah. I know that just from the product line, when you're talking insurance, and probably even on lending too, the products have increased or changed, however you want to look at it, over the years. And I know that there have been some things that have come about that have really helped the producer out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's ever evolving. I think you're always trying to analyze what works and what doesn't, and kind of accommodate.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's one of the cool dynamics of our office is, I think when I started here, there were 7 people in the office. Now we're like 13 or 14, and we have people, the customer experience specialists there to help answer questions or get you into the right hands. We got officers that can talk you through the various levels of lending and what options are or structuring is. We've got insurance. We have appraisers out there that, land's coming up for sale, or you bought something, or you're just estate planning. They can help you out there. We have several individuals who work in our larger operations out there, so they're a resource. If we haven't seen something or something specific to a larger operation, we can always go ask them questions. We have a whole team or a whole group of people out there that when you come in, we can get you into the right hands and talk about the right things. And if we don't know, there's a resource that we can connect with maybe outside of our office too to help you out with that. So
since we're talking kind of about experience in the office, where are you guys at? You guys have been at this a while. How long have you guys been in this?
In just ag lending?
Just ag lending.
20 years.
That's what I thought. Tyler?
I'm going on 16, almost 17 years. Isn't that a song? 16 going on 17? Yeah.
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 I
don't know who does that.
I don't know.
The Sound of Music. Sound of Music.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, you're right. Wow.
Stumped me.
Wow. That was a stumper.
You never know.
Well, everybody's phones were coming out.
I was going to say, maybe, I wonder if Tyler will request that on cruise night tonight.
I was going to keep you singing that over and over and pull up Shazam and see if we can get it.
No, yeah, that's.
You're right.
that's-
It's from
I'm,
The Sound
I'm
of
in
Music.
That,
I
I'm
think
in
you're
that
right.
era right now. I'm dancing around and.
Tyler's playlist
Yeah,
right now is
yeah.
musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
wow.
I got that going on for me. No, I've been in our underwriting. I worked in Young and Beginning. I worked in a varied size and scope of operation type situation out here. So yeah, I've been here quite a while.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, it's great having you guys in and talking about different things in regards to what you guys do. Other things that you want to talk on the business side of things in regards to farm credit?
Not specifically,
No.
I don't think.
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Because I think it's unique and unusual, but yet rewarding for your customers because you have the profit sharing side of it, which is not all that common in lending. How does that work again?
Well, every year, or one of our great advantages of being a customer of Farm Credit is that dividend. And annually, based upon your loan borrowing volume and that, in that January timeframe, there's a dividend payment that comes back to you. You can use it. I always tell people you can apply it to the interest, you can apply it to the principal, you can use it for a vacation. It's a percentage of the dollars that you borrow that come back to you as a producer or a borrower there.
All right. I still think that's quite a added value service to your customers that you don't find a lot of places.
It's a lot of fun when we have somebody new borrowed on real estate or borrowed on their line of credit, when you kind of talk about it, but they don't really see the benefit of it. And then that first time in January, we like to kind of call them around that time because it's very exciting.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to pay interest, but
Yeah.
when you call them around that time, it's a good conversation because, hey, remember this is an opportunity. You borrowed from us. Thank you. Here's a little bit back.
Yeah. And if they don't want to take a vacation, they can knock down the principal of the loan.
It's
a great
amazing what that annual dividend payment back on principal saves you over the life of the loan. It's quite astounding.
Yeah.
You just continually apply that back. It can whittle away at your overall cost of borrowing quite quickly.
Which, with today's margins and everything costing what it is, that's quite a little nice surprise, as you say.
Every little advantage you can inject into your operation puts you that much further ahead. It's
Yeah.
kind of that snowball compounding effect. Is if you can get that ball rolling, man, it gathers a lot of dust and a lot of snow there.
Yeah. Snow as well.
Yeah. I think some of us would take snow right now. It's pretty warm out there.
Sticky today, isn't it?
Maybe not right now, but soon.
Yeah. After the harvest. Well, thanks for talking business with us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about some other things. Well, first, Tyler, I know that you've been on the fair run for a long time, going to fairs all spring and summer. Are you wrapped up now?
We had 3 intense weeks. A lot of corn dogs, a lot of watermelon, a lot of ice cream bars.
Yeah.
It didn't help my belly any.
Well, in some cases, you sweat some of it off.
Yeah. This year we did.
Yeah. Back to the Custer County Fair, quite an event with the flood, and then being able to start back up at noon that next day. That was pretty weird, wasn't it?
That was pretty crazy. And then you talk to people. I'm from the Hampton, Aurora, York area, and people were calling. They're like, "You guys gonna have this? You gonna do this?" I was like, "Oh yeah, there's people out here." It was quite crazy just to see the water that went through and the way people kind of congregated together to help each other out and get those animals over to that west barn there, and then get them all back in the morning. And then there was a handful of volunteers and just participants and stuff that morning cleaning up, helping scoop up stuff, clean up trash, move gates around, get animals rebedded. I mean, Evans Feed was out there with a truck and they were getting bedding out there, and some of the previous board members were out there tilling up the arena to get it rocking and rolling for that noon start. And I mean, we started on time. It was a late night. I think I walked into the house about 8 or 8:15 that night, but we got through her.
Yeah, a lot of sand brought in.
A lot of sand.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty. It'll be one of the fairs that's remembered for a while as far as the 4-H and FFA side of things go.
Well, I think we made a couple national news deals because of it.
Yeah.
Like I saw there was an article in Successful Farming a couple days later.
Was there?
And yeah, it was their headline on the website. So.
Jeremy Scheib put together a video and posted it, and the numbers on it were just unreal from all over. You know, it's funny how something like that sparks interest everywhere. So, yeah. And Paul, I don't know much about how you do things, but you mentioned to your mom the other day that you've been busier than usual for this time of year.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, just there's some real estate activity that has kind of popped up that just seems a little bit out of season.
Yeah.
But we're getting to that point in the year. We'll see more of that
coming
from November to basically end of February.
Yeah. Don't want to dive too far into this, but Brent's been drinking the Husker Kool-Aid again lately, guys.
I'm just sipping right now, not gulping yet. But
yet. You're gonna be waterboarding here before too long.
I can't help myself. It's just I'm just one of those guys and one of those fans that believes it's just got to turn around.
Does it?
I don't know. I hope so.
We sure hope so.
Yes, I hope so.
We sure hope so.
Tyler, are you a sports fan?
I do. I do like the Husker football games. I probably have been to more here in the last couple of years than I was for like a 10-year stretch. I don't know. We're going to see how this year goes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. With this college system the way it is now, anything can happen. How players that you bring in, ones that don't leave, which doesn't always happen. I mean, it's all different now, so it's a whole different game.
I would just say we may be better than we've been, but the record may not reflect that.
Yeah,
yes. Oh, that's a good one.
We got a tough stretch in there. Yeah. Like there's
it's
Ohio,
not an easy
Indiana,
schedule.
and Oregon. Three consecutive weeks, or maybe there's a break in there. I don't recall quite there, but that's going to be one heck of a run right there.
Yeah.
What I want to see is let's start winning games at home again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember back, 80s, 90s. If Nebraska lost at Memorial Stadium, you were just like, oh my, we lost at home. Or you had a big game, but it was in Lincoln. You were really confident. We got them at home. We're okay.
Yeah.
That's really not the same anymore.
No, I'd just like to see them not kind of beat themselves.
Mm-hmm. True.
I guess is where I'm at. Like, just play some
find a way
football.
To
if they beat you head to head, fine. But
so the stadium, Memorial Stadium, this weekend is going to be a huge red dirt concert. I think Turnpike Troubadours and Canadian Ragweed and a whole bunch of different bands playing. Any plans to go down?
I am going.
Are you?
Yep, I am going. So I think there's quite a few from the area that
I think
going
so.
that I ran into.
Yeah, Jack.
So you're going to be clear up high, or are you going to be close to the stage? Or
I don't need to be in the pit anymore. I can be back a little ways. Like I don't need to be that close to people. So we're kind of in the mid range up there.
Can you tell me from the seating? Do they have the stage on one end, or is it in the middle, or do you know?
I don't recall. I had to buy these tickets clear back in like October or September of last year.
Of last year?
Of last year.
Wow.
Because you got to get them on the pre-sale. That's when that's when they got 50-cent discounts on tickets.
Cheaper.
Wow. I'm glad you got them early.
Yeah. Everybody's like, you got to get them early because they're discounted, and started running through the prices, and then 2 weeks later, I look at it, I was like, wow, that was maybe $1 discount per ticket. I was like, I'm going to spend that on Valentino's Pizza real quick.
Yeah. Well, have fun. Is it just a one-day show?
I'm not even sure.
Okay. You're just going?
I got them so long ago, I couldn't even pay attention. How was your Government Mule Joe Bonamassa concert?
Well, Paul and Melissa were nice enough to take us along, and we had a great time. It was a good show. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That would have been, it was a nice night on Sunday.
It was
been
beautiful.
Amazing to sit out there.
It was great.
Yeah. And they had the best system we've ever seen, that I've ever seen. I don't know about Paul, but porta potty system there was fantastic.
It was good.
Can you describe it, Paul?
Well, it was like a horseshoe of porta potties,
Yeah.
first of all, and you go up on the hill, and there's an air traffic controller.
Yeah.
He's with the lit up little
bands,
directional
Directing traffic to the porta potties.
Yeah, and he was literally, doing the whole bit, like right here,
Wow.
this one over here, open here,
he'd point-
open there. And you just
go over this side.
All right.
The guy was good.
It was awesome. It's the most efficient system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had a little sink in the middle when you come out of the horseshoe of porta potties that you could wash your hands with water.
Ah, nice.
And they had soap and towels and a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
they did. I didn't use any soap.
So they had somebody directing traffic at that location, but did they have somebody directing traffic to get out of there? Because Pinewood Bowl is kind of tough to get out of at a concert.
Follow the masses.
It's a free for all.
Take that
driving
long escalated trip up
the hill.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get confused which tree belt we're beside, and
They don't
wandering around out there looking for your car. But we didn't have to do that because we took an Uber in, and they have a lane for Ubers, and you just go stand there, and you don't have to do that. And then my son got to be very friendly with the Uber driver, who is from Vietnam.
Yeah, grew up in Saigon.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So you get a little...
He's lived here for 33 years, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has a couple kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vin was his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought, gosh, Paul, he was getting a lot of information from this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he was driving. Sit back there and listen to a radio interview. Oh, you're from Vietnam. What city? Saigon.
Well, he was playing. What was he playing? It wasn't classical music, but it was something along those lines. And I think my first question was like, when you don't have passengers, is this really what you listen to? And he's like, no.
He wasn't listening to 16 turning on 17. Like listening to the sound of music.
Is what we should have done. Yeah.
But if you have the coin and you want to not have as much hassle at Pine Bowl, I really would probably go with the Uber or Lyft system again, because they just have a lane for them to pull into. But you're right, Tyler. If you go out there and you parked 3 hours ago and it's dark and you're trying to remember where your car's at, sometimes it's a little confusing. Plus, then you're in a line to get out, and sometimes they won't let you turn right.
Yep.
So you got to go all the way around.
Didn't stop our Uber driver any.
No, he just zipped right through there.
I think the last time I went to a Pinewood Bowl, I had to go 30 miles round trip because they wouldn't let you turn.
Yep.
Would never let you turn one direction. So
Yeah.
you're like, well, I'm basically to Beatrice, and then I'll head
Pretty
back
much.
home.
They
And
make you. You have to leave to the south.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
go, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a good time.
Vin did not have to do that. He went down and then made a U-turn and then went back.
At least I know if we go in an Uber together, we're gonna have to flip a coin for who sits up front, because it's always I
learned a
get
lot.
all kinds of life experiences.
Oh, yeah.
As your driver.
Yeah. I remember being in Chicago years ago with some friends, and I don't know if Paul was in that taxi or not, but we were singing by the time we got out of the taxi. We had some songs that we got to singing, and I had a great time.
Yeah.
And then you get the ones that go,
yeah.
Was that, you weren't on that ride with Ray St. Ray, were you? The singing cab driver?
No.
He had a band. His name was Ray St. Ray.
No.
And yeah, he would sing. It's just random. You couldn't request him as a driver. It was just act of fate that you were placed in his cab, and he would sing. He had songs. One
was it original stuff?
Yeah, it was all original stuff. Yeah.
You
I remember the line. One was like, she was a rocket scientist, and she had him on a table, was operating on him. And
wow, that's abstract.
Contemporary.
Yeah.
We was coming out of Chicago. I think it was And we met a very nice lady taxi driver and taken us back to the airport. And she was a contemporary Christian artist. And we got to visiting and talking, and she all started playing for her church, but then she had some success, and she hooked up with a real well-known Chicago Christian contemporary singer, and she sent me 2 or 3 of her songs and 2 or 3 of his songs.
To the radio station?
Yeah, yeah. And she was really, really nice and really good.
Yeah.
Acoustic. Yeah, so you can, in Ubers and taxis, connect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I'm going to Saigon real soon, but,
What? It sounds like he hasn't been there for 30 years.
33.
33 years.
Or no, 20. Let's see. Yeah, he moved here when he was 20. 33 years he's been here.
And what was it about his kids? They weren't going to get married till they were 30?
Well, they were both, they were like 23 and 25, and it was a boy and a girl, and they were both nurses in Lincoln, and they were not going to have children. They were not going to get married or anything until they were 30. Just life plan.
And I think, because you asked him, was that kind of
traditional? And he said, no, it's just they just want to focus on their careers right now.
Wow. And see, all that conversation took place from the Pine Bowl to our hotel.
To downtown Lincoln.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun to listen to. Kind of sit in the back and enjoyed it. That's what makes trips, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the music, and you got the fun, and you got those interactions.
Just out there making memories, air traffic control at the porta potty.
That's what I can't get over.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the line was long, and you thought, oh, my, we'll be standing here forever. But, man, he moved people through.
You didn't have to think. You just reacted.
Mm-hmm.
And he just told you, and you went. Yeah.
Just follow the light.
Did he? Did you see someone maybe go to the wrong porta potty, and then he yell at them and say, no, not that one, that one?
No, I think he was fine as long as people were moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was no delays.
No.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Was he kind of intimidating?
No, not really.
Okay.
He was just having a good time.
Yeah.
He took his craft seriously.
Yeah.
Good.
It was great.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for coming in.
Before we go,
yeah,
we got 2 things. One, I've got to say good morning to Billy Bales. Billy, I got your message. I'll call you back here this morning.
Ah, good.
And then
he's already talked to your mom, by the way.
I'm sure he has. That's I assumed when I saw he'd called and left me a message, he'd probably already talked to my mother for her birthday. And then tomorrow is Heather Wright's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Heather.
Yeah.
Yes. She's a kick.
Do you think it's fair to reveal what birthday it is?
Is it like a monumental one?
It is. It's a milestone birthday.
Oh, big
I'll
one.
just say that.
Okay, that's probably enough.
Yeah. Milestone birthday for Heather Wright tomorrow.
I'm gonna exit. You can keep on going with this, but I'm not part of this.
If I haven't, as long as I've known Heather and she's still friends with me, I think I'm gonna make it through. Yeah.
Good idea. Always fun, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the pliers and the koozie and what are these called?
Cooling towels.
Cooling towels.
Cooling towels.
Yeah. Or sweat dabbers.
I wonder if these will
go
work to wash the windows on the Monty for the cruise tonight.
Oh, you could do that.
That's right.
It's kind of
you got cruise night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Going to cruise with Mom on her August 20th. I won't say what birthday.
Yeah.
Her birthday today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Come on out. Drive your cars around. Honk horns.
Yeah.
Crank up the radio. Brent's going to be doing requests.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Just text me what you want to hear. We'll try to work it in.
Are you giving your number out to the...
I am, yes, actually.
Is that like your actual phone number?
No, this is not my personal number. No.
I think
No, your personal number. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, careful now.
308.
Yeah, stop it. The text number for requests tonight.
Yes.
If you want to take it down, 308-870-0333.
Okay.
That's easy.
03.
That's easy.
Yeah.
3.
3 threes at the end.
Yes. We'll take a time out, and we'll have news. And then before we go, I've got the Charlie Crockett playlist pulled up.
Ah.
Ooh.
So after the news, we can play a Crockett song. I got Lonesome Drifter, Crucified Son, Solitary Road, Kentucky Too Long, $10 Cowboy, I'm Just a Clown, Trinity River, and the Hallelujah Trail.
Ooh. Trinity River's tough to beat.
It is.
I'm Just a Clown's really good, but that Hallelujah Trail's pretty...
I'm glad you said that, because
Yeah.
that song is stuck in my head bad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You like it?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Okay, guys. We'll do that after the news. Thanks
Okay.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Gateway Motors just unloaded a semi full of vehicles straight from Denver for the return of the $299 replenish. Jeeps, Nissan, Chevrolet, Chrysler, sedans, SUVs, and minivans, front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. They're green tagged and ready to go. Just $299 down, $299 a month with approved credit. Every green tag vehicle comes with the Gateway Motors Lifetime Powertrain Limited Warranty at no extra cost. The selection is replenished, but when the green tags are gone, they're gone. Gateway Motors, Broken Bow, Nebraska. $299 down, $299 a month. The $299 replenish has happened.
Melham Medical Center shares information about orthopedic services. The CDC reports that 1 in 5 U.S. adults has arthritis. Greg Sextro, MD, notes that joint pain and stiffness are common symptoms of arthritis and can affect daily movement over time. Bone and joint conditions are among the most common health concerns affecting adults. Orthopedic care may include evaluation of arthritis, fractures, sports injuries, trauma, and other orthopedic concerns. Orthopedic services are available through the specialty clinic at Melham Medical Center, including surgical care. Learn more at melham.org.
Starseed can help you set your forage foundation by planting cool season perennials. Get a head start on seeding your cool season pasture by seeding this fall for a successful 2027. Starseed's Upland Blend and Meadow Mix are ideal options for grazing in this medium grass region. For more information, reach out to a Starseed dealer near you or call 1-800-782-7311. Starseed, green and always growing.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. President Trump says the U.S. is engaged in a crushing economic operation against Iran,
saying Iran had failed to take the opportunity to make a deal and would now face what he called economic warfare and isolation on an unprecedented scale.
Reporter Mark Mayfield. A Missouri judge says a state congressional map redrawn to favor Republicans may be used in the midterm elections. Reports say the DEA joined the investigation into the death of Hayden Panettiere. The Drug Enforcement Administration's Detroit Field Division made a major drug bust. President Trump sits down for an interview with his former personal attorney, Michael Cohen. This comes after the two reconciled during the summer following years of public feuding. Crews are still working to restore power to thousands of customers in northwest Indiana after last week's storm. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
The Athletic reporting that Colts tight end Tyler Warren left practice early. He appeared to injure his groin. Los Angeles Chargers starting center Tyler Biadasz out indefinitely after injuring his ACL and the other parts of his left knee. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive tackle Vita Vea agreed to a one-year, $30 million extension. And Commanders defensive tackle Johnny Newton out indefinitely as he tore his pectoral. Peyton Watson is going to the Cleveland Cavaliers on a trade. Max Strus going to the Los Angeles Clippers, and the Denver Nuggets receiving a 2031 Cavaliers first-round pick and 2032 Kings second-round pick. Watson will sign a new 4-year, $88 million deal to join the Cavaliers. That deal will include both a player option and a trade kicker, per Shams Charania. In the WNBA, Azzi Fudd, Dallas Wings rookie, will undergo arthroscopic right knee surgery next week and miss the remainder of this season.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A dense fog advisory continues until 10 a.m. today. Slight chance for storms and foggy early today, otherwise mainly clear. Daytime highs approaching 86. Southerly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mainly clear tonight, slight chance for storms, lows around 63. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
The latest models, trusted service, friendly financing. Genuine hometown business is done at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. Visit their showroom and lots on Highway 2 in Broken Bow or tap over to gatewaymotorsbrokenbow.com to view their inventory.
Sargent Irrigation provides water daily in central Nebraska with their services and products. One thing that has never changed since day one is their commitment to the farmers and ranchers right here in central Nebraska. They're the cornerstone of our economy here, and Sargent Irrigation is proud of every partnership they have in the ag industry. Water well drilling, pump installation, and maintenance for all of your irrigation and commercial applications with Sargent Irrigation.
9:04, 68 degrees outside, now sunny, winds out of the south 5 to 10, barometric pressure rising at 3011, humidity at 94%. High yesterday 80, overnight low of 57, 3 inches and 5/100 measured so far this month of August 2026. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. I guess, a selection from the guys before they left of the Charlie Crockett songs we have here on our playlist. Nebraska Land Hearing is ready to help you out, and if you're concerned about cost, maybe you're not hearing as well as you should be, talk to Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow. She'll work with any budget because she says hearing aids don't have to break the bank. Proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years, Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. With over 35 years of experience and multiple Best of the Best awards, Roxanne offers top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including the rechargeable hearing aids that do not need batteries. Don't have to mess with that. She also provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for both new and returning patients. And I'd like to add service after the sale. Skip that drive out of town to a big city, Omaha, Denver, Lincoln. Call 308-384-3852 and schedule your appointment today for the expert hometown care that fits your budget right here in Broken Bow inside the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce building.
Well, we're kind of coming toward the end of Market on the Square season, but there's a few weeks left, and they'll have Market on the Square in downtown Broken Bow today from 10 to 4. Whether you're stocking up on fresh produce, grabbing lunch, or looking for something one of a kind, you'll find plenty to explore during Market on the Square today. And we do have a list of the scheduled vendors for today, August 20th. And this is who is planning to attend tonight. Nachos Tacos, Turtle Power Pizza, also Jade's Beauty Bargains and Chip Repair, Jumping Jelly Bean Bouncy Houses for the Kids, Homegrown Bee, LLC Katie Keller, Something Out of Nothing, Irwin Gardens and Eggs scheduled to be there today, Anna's Raspados and More, Katie's Crafts and More, ACS Tallow, Steve's Rocks, Turley Treats, Debbie D's Bakery, the Selah Chapter, Broken Bow Floral, and Trees to Treasures. Some of the scheduled vendors for today's Market on the Square, opening at 10 o'clock this morning.
It is Thursday, as you mentioned, and it's another third Thursday. Rustic and Red and Cozad ask you to come and celebrate. Rustic and Red invites you to join them today from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. for their monthly Sip and Shop. They are having Husker apparel and accessories at 20% off. The 308 Boutique will be there with their bus, and you can grab your friends and make the trip to Cozad and take part in their monthly Sip and Shop. Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad having the Sip and Shop today on Main Street.
Callaway Good Life Center is looking for some people to join their team. They're looking for a full-time registered nurse, also a full-time nursing assistant with their CNA, full-time dietary aide with daytime hours so you can enjoy your evenings. Come join the team at a 38-bed skilled nursing facility with ongoing training and opportunities. They are looking for dependable and compassionate employees who want to make a difference. You'll be surrounded by supportive leadership and coworkers. If you'd like to apply for one of the positions, you can do so by going online to CallawayGoodLifeCenter.com. Now, if you have questions, you can call 308-836-2267. Again, the website to apply, CallawayGoodLifeCenter.com.
Steffen's Law Office in Broken Bow is hiring a full-time personal injury case coordinator. They're looking for someone who's organized, detailed-oriented, comfortable with computers, and works well with both clients and a team. Steffen's Law Office offers competitive pay and benefits, a supportive work environment, and room to grow. If you're interested, find the full job description and application information on sandhillsexpress.com on the Jobs and Hiring page.
We'll stay with the job opportunities. City Cafe in Broken Bow is looking for a waiter or waitress to join their team. Duties would include, of course, waiting and bussing tables. Some cashiering would be involved as well. Now, your hours would be 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., no weekends or evenings. If you're interested, stop into the City Cafe on the west side of the square in Broken Bow for an application and talk to Betty for more details or any questions. City Cafe in Broken Bow looking for a waiter or waitress to join their team.
We'll be right back.
Moline Seed and Fence has the largest in-stock selection around. Moline Seed and Fence is ready with oil field pipe, guardrail, freestanding panels, gates, and continuous fence panel. They bring in weekly loads of creosote posts and carry an extensive collection of bunks from guardrail, concrete, and steel. For all your livestock facility needs, visit MolineSeedandFence.com or view everything in person yourself at locations in Gothenburg and Thedford, with Broken Bow coming this fall.
Burwell Livestock Market Friday, August 21st will be a special weigh-up sale. We start at 9 a.m. on our weigh-ups. That's at the Burwell Livestock Market Friday, August 21st, special weigh-up sale starting at 9 a.m. You can look at our complete listings at burwelllivestock.com. You can view and bid online at Cattle USA or give us a call here at the auction market, 308-346-4257.
9:15, got a little red clay strays lined up for you, and we're going to talk cars here in just a little bit, and maybe some other subjects as well, with Greg Barker, who is in the studio with us here. Stay tuned.
Sometimes I feel like I can't feel
this year's disease pressure could offer some important lessons. Lily Zemer, a technical service manager with FMC, says disease pressure varied.
Farmers have had to deal with tar spot showing up early. And then just here lately in the last couple weeks, we've had southern rust show up as well. And those are just two very detrimental diseases in addition to some northern corn leaf blight and gray leaf spot that are kind of consistent year in and year out in the Corn Belt.
Adastrio fungicide provides broad spectrum control, which helps manage multiple foliar diseases at the same time.
It's kept that disease at bay from the ear leaf and above, which is really important for our corn crop. We need that during that tassel time into our reproductive stages to maximize our grain fill opportunities. Adastrio and other fungicides have really proved beneficial for farmers this year, and I think that it's protected those yields from those diseases.
To learn more, visit your FMC retailer or adastrio.ag.fmc.com.
21 past the hour of 9 o'clock. Brent, one more live read, and then we're going to dive into some cars since it's cruise night here in Broken Bow. We got an expert with us here. Greg Barker's here, so we'll talk with Greg in just a moment. But we do have one more live read about the Lexington Waste Management, correct?
Yes, correct. They want to remind you that their household hazardous waste collection is coming up on Saturday, August 29th. Again, this is through the Lexington Area Solid Waste Agency. They will be hosting it on Saturday, August 29th, 8 to 11 a.m., and it will be at their facility located at 76460 Highway 21 in Lexington. Now, they remind you they will not accept computers, so take that in mind, but here are the items that they will accept. They will accept yard and garden chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, flammables, paints and thinners, auto products, used oil, antifreeze, household products and cleaning chemicals, mercury and batteries, auto, lead acid and or rechargeable, titanium, cadmium, and nickel halide, and they will accept fluorescent light bulbs. They'll be accepting those items from 8 to 11 a.m. Saturday, August 29th at the Lexington Area Solid Waste Agency in Lexington.
Thank you, Brent. Well, let's get in the mood for the cruise, which starts tonight right at 5 o'clock. And you can cruise, well, you can cruise all night if you like. You can cruise around your town anytime, but tonight we're kind of putting this together with a free movie at 8 o'clock at the Fox Theater and a lot of specials in some of the stores that are extending their hours. And Brent's going to be downtown with the PA system blasting out some music to drive by, and we're going to have fun. But you need automobiles to do that. Now, most of us, Brent, don't have the kinds of cars that Greg Barker works on. There's a few guys here in town that have a few. Greg, how you doing?
Good. I know of a Monte Carlo sitting out in the parking lot. It's pretty nice.
Well, it's not washed, so don't go look at it very close. I'm going.
You're hoping for rain, then, is what you're saying.
No, I think I'll go rinse it off. But yeah. Kind of a quick history. We used to have you on the show quite a bit when you were living out in California and would come back to see the folks. And during your time in California, I remember when you left, I was working for Gracie Oil, and you painted the truck just before you left, kind of spruced it up a little bit. And then you made some connections out in California that are pretty amazing. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. I went out there and I worked in a body shop, and then I got interested in the custom stuff because that's always sparked my interest. I mean, it seemed like to me anybody could paint a regular car, but to do graphics or to do a custom paint job, a candy paint job or whatever, that's what really sparked me. So I got asked to do some graphics on a brand new GMC pickup from Oakland GMC, and I put those graphics on it. And Reggie Jackson happened to see it and track me down. And that was in 1989. And we've been friends ever since. I've done a few cars for him and motorcycles. And I just finished up one of his cars that I brought back. So I was pretty active out in California in several magazines, I think 32 magazines and all that. And I'm not a bragging person. I don't, that's just in my portfolio of what all happened over the years. And it was so active and so busy at that time that I didn't even really think about that. I just put the magazines in a box and, don't really think about it. And then later on, you kind of sigh of relief that things are slowing down and I'm trying to get out of it. You realize, wow, there was a lot that happened. And there really was. I mean, car shows all the time and getting best paint awards at the big car shows, stuff, it just was overwhelming and great. I loved it. And but there comes a time when you got to slow down and priorities change. And one of my biggest priorities was coming back and taking care of mom and dad.
Right.
So for 14 months, I came back once a month to help them on their rentals. And I have 8 rentals and they have 13 and my brother has 1. And so I couldn't get caught up. I just was getting farther and farther behind. My brother that was doing it, Stan, he moved to Colorado, so he wasn't able to help out. So I got to a point where I just said, I've got to move back here. So the 2 cars that I was working on, one was Reggie's and then a 69 Z28 Camaro, and then another one, a customer, a good friend of mine, a 70 Chevelle. So I brought both of them back here, and that was 7 years ago, and I thought in a year and a half I'd be done with both of them. So, things got behind, but I did get Reggie's done a year ago and got it delivered, and now I'm finishing up the Chevelle. And then that's it for customer work. I want to work on my own. So
you showed me a picture of your own, which you mentioned before we went on the air is built from scratch?
Yes. It started out in my when it came to my shop, it was a 29 Model A Roadster pickup. And what a Roadster means is there's no top on it. It could have a top on it, but it has to be removable. And so we started working on it, and the guy had quite a bit of money. He was playing the stock market at the time, and he was making a lot of money. So he was putting a lot of money into it. And we changed so many things on it, and this is very typical with someone that has a lot of money and they don't know what they want, but they just keep making changes. So we changed everything on this. He wanted it to be longer and a little bit wider than a Model A, and so I started building new doors for it and making changes. And then he wanted to change the cowl section on it, which is where the between the compartment where you're sitting, the dash, forward to the engine. And so we got to a point where I said, Dean, we just need to build a whole new body. So that's what we did, is we took flat pieces of sheet metal and formed it the way we wanted it to look. So one day I asked him, what would be your ultimate vehicle? And he said, well, I really like 32 Fords. So that's what I built, was a replica 32 Ford. So from the original truck that he brought me, the only thing we saved is the engine block. That was it. I handmade everything else.
Wow.
And it will be in the car shows here locally next year. I've got to finish up this Chevelle first, and then I'll be driving it around, and people will be able to see it, and I can show them how it was handmade. I mean, literally, the door latches to the whole body, everything was handmade. So,
well, having a taste for cars, if you have any love of cars at all, you find yourself watching some of the TV programs that show, restoring cars. The ones I really have interest in is what you're talking about, where they go, we have to go over here on press and shear and make a side of a body, or replace or rebuild and match it all up. I think that's fascinating.
Yeah. And by the way, those shows, a lot of it's not realistic.
Oh, I'm sure.
So they say they get it done in a week.
Oh yeah.
I know those guys, and it doesn't happen that way. They will send the car out first to somewhere and get a lot of the major work done. Then it'll come back and it'll look like it's, they get it done in a week. But, kudos to them for getting it done and blessing somebody and all that.
Yeah, but, I just like the press and shear part of it, where they form and make parts, and that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think most of us realistically know that, we have 24 hours to finish this up, and they don't have the interior put in, and all the wiring has to go in. You're going, that's never going to happen, right?
Well, there's been so many times, I don't even have the desire to do it anymore, but so many times when a car show would show up, and we worked 40, 50, 60 hours straight try to get this thing done for the show.
Yeah.
And that's maybe because I'm getting older. That's that desire's not quite there anymore.
I hear you.
Let's cancel it till next year. Give us another year.
Yeah, give us because that's about what you need.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for the stories and thanks for telling us about the project you have there, and you're going to be working on it. You own that now. That's your car.
Yes.
So, back to Reggie Jackson. I think that perks people's ears a little bit. You told me once, a long time ago, how many cars he had then. What's he have now?
He had, give or take, 120 cars. It would vary because he was buying, and then he would sell one every once in a while, very, very rarely. But he's down to about 25 cars now.
Is he?
And they're very high dollar. He picked out the cream of the crop ones.
Yeah.
He has a 71 Cuda Hemi, 426 Hemi convertible with a 426 Hemi in it, and it's plum crazy purple, 4-speed, and it's worth about $3.5 million.
Oh my God! Wow.
So his collection is really. He has a 70 Chevelle LS6. If anybody knows what that is, it's a 454, one of the rarest Chevelles there is, that has 11,000 miles on it.
Oh gosh.
So you walk through his collection, and he can point out things, and it's like, wow, this is just amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. Well, it's amazing for you to be able to run into him with your work and be able to do that, and for others as well. We're glad you're back here. I see you in the post office once in a while, and I didn't know you had that many rentals, so I understand why you're so busy.
Big undertaking, but I'm getting a handle on it, and I'm getting them all up. Now just got to work on all the outsides of the houses now, so did all the insides. So yeah, it's been and I relate that to kind of like building a car, because I go in and I just can't stand to see that wall there, or move things around, or make the kitchen on the other end of the house or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's getting creative. And then the paint, I never paint just white walls. Everything's got to be color coordinated in different colors, and that I love that creative part.
Yeah.
And it's, I sure see it in the car transferred over to the houses. So.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, thanks for coming in. Update us when that car is ready to go, or when you want to stop in and tell us about your projects. Sounds like you're going to kind of narrow down to your projects, which makes sense after the many years that you build them for other people.
I was in California for 36 years.
See, that seems crazy.
Yeah, it does to me too. Yeah. I remember the day I left, and it just seems almost impossible that it's that. But my personal car now, Dad had a 54 Pontiac, a pumpkin orange with a white top, and he passed away, and then the car got given to me, and I just cherish that car, and I drive it to California to the car shows every year, all the time. And I've been back and forth with it 8 times, I believe, maybe 9 now. And I just got back from Reno, a big car show where they had 10,000, a little over 10,000 cars there.
Oh my!
If you can imagine, just everything. So I drove it there, but coming back, I broke down in Wyoming and had a transmission seal go out. So Lewis Maring, thankful, such a good friend, he came and picked me up.
He did.
That's when you got really good friends,
Yeah.
Because he said, I'll be ready in an hour. I'll come and get you. It's 8 hours there, then 8 hours back, and then he had to work the next hour. But unfortunately, I won't have the car in the parade. So,
for
or
tonight.
in the car show
Cruise.
cruise tonight. Yeah. So,
well, it's understandable. That's one we're kind of used to seeing over the years. Your folks were in the parades.
Yeah.
And
Dad really cherished that car, and it is a pretty nice car. Yeah. So I'm the caretaker of it now for the rest of my life. So.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing it when you get that seal fixed and get it fixed back up. But well, thanks, Greg, for coming in.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep, I appreciate the car stuff that goes on here. It's so mild to what I'm used to, but hey, whatever we can get going, and it's just great. It's really good for the younger generation to see these cars out there.
Yeah.
When they're just sitting in a garage and nobody else sees them. I mean, it's kind of a shame that. So things like this is really good.
Yeah. Car show this summer got a little bit bigger than the year before, so hopefully that'll grow, and we'll look forward to seeing some more things like that happening and seeing you at them.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Dave. Right.
Yep. Let's see here. I'm going to do a little box tops to get us kind of resituated here, and then we'll close the show.
Give me a ticket for an aeroplane.
Again, so that people can write that down or put it in their phone so they can call tonight to make their music requests as they cruise the Broken Bow area tonight.
Yes. We'll be running remotely today or tonight for the cruise. So if you want to request something, we'll encourage you to text your request to this number. It is 308-870-0333. That'll be the request line. Text your request when you're out cruising tonight, and we'll try to throw in as many as we can.
All right, very good. That's our show. I'm going to close the show, but Joan, I have a song for you following the show for your birthday. And I'll tell the story again real quick. I told it the other day. Joan is celebrating her birthday today on the 20th day of August, which seems really kind of serendipity, because we'll be cruising tonight on her birthday. And back in 1953, August 20th was the first night the Bow Drive-In was open.
Ah, nice.
And her mother was in the hospital, which at that time was located on Highway 2. And she was in the upper floor. And there were so many people that wanted to go to the brand new drive-in theater that the cars were backed up all the way from the Bow Theater past the hospital, which is almost downtown Broken Bow.
Wow.
So that's kind of cool. That's my last story for today. You have any stories?
Boy, not as good as that one. No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So have fun tonight cruising around with Joan on her birthday.
I will do it.
All right.
I'm going to drive careful. We ask you folks
Yes.
to drive careful as well.